Toxic people don't destroy you with one big blow. They do it slowly, sentence by sentence, question by question, until you no longer know who you were before you met them. That's not an accident. That's method. And the scariest truth? Most victims never notice. Because toxic people don't look like abusers. They look like people who love you, who care, who mean well. But their words work in the background, quietly, systematically, until your confidence is gone, until you apologize for everything, until you can't function without them. That ends today. 7 phrases, 7 traps, and exactly what you say back. Because once you see these patterns, they can never catch you again. The first phrase always comes when you stand up for yourself. You tell someone they hurt you, that a comment went too far, that you felt uncomfortable. And instead of an apology, you get this: "Why are you so sensitive?" And suddenly, you're the problem. Not what they said, not how they treated you. You, your feelings, your reaction. That's not an accident. That's a technique. Because the moment you start questioning your own sensitivity, you stop questioning their behavior. That's exactly what they want. Your feelings are real. If something hurts, it hurts. That needs no justification. What do you say from now on? "I'm not too sensitive. You were disrespectful." No hesitation. No apology. No explanation. This phrase comes right after the pain. They make a joke at your expense, maybe in front of others, maybe about something you care deeply about. You say it hurt you, and they laugh. "Can't you take a joke?" Now you're trapped. Say no, and you're boring, humorless, too serious. Say yes, and they keep going. Forever. This isn't humor. It's cruelty with a smile. Real humor makes everyone laugh, including the person being joked about. If you're not laughing, it wasn't a joke. It was an attack. And this phrase flips everything. Suddenly, it's not about what they said. It's about the fact that you can't laugh. What you say from now on. Jokes are funny for everyone. That wasn't one. Calm. Clear. No anger. Because anger gives them exactly what they want. No matter what happens, they suffer the most. You're hurt, they're more hurt. You had a bad day, their day was worse. You set a boundary, they're devastated. And somehow, you're always the one who ends up apologizing, even though you did nothing wrong. That's not a coincidence. That's a system. Toxic people know that guilt is one of the most powerful weapons in the world. And if they're always the victim, you're always the villain. No matter what actually happened. You walk around carrying guilt that doesn't belong to you. You apologize for things that need no apology. You make yourself smaller so they can feel bigger. What you do from now on. Notice who feels worse after a conflict. If it's always you, something is wrong. This is the most dangerous weapon of all. They said something. You remember it clearly. Date, place, exact words. and they look at you like you invented it. When did I ever say that? That's not true. You're imagining things. And suddenly, you doubt yourself, your memory, your perception, yourself. This is called gaslighting, and it is psychological abuse. Because your memory is how you understand reality. When someone systematically questions that, you lose the ground beneath your feet. You stop trusting yourself. You trust them instead. That's the plan. What you do from now on: write things down. Date. What was said. What happened. Not because you're paranoid, but because you're protecting your reality. And when they deny it again, yes, you did. I remember it clearly. No argument. No proof. Just clarity. This phrase hits when you least expect it. You set a boundary. You say no. You stand up for yourself. And then it comes. Quiet. Almost sad. After everything I've done for you. And immediately you feel guilty, ungrateful, like a bad person. But wait, real kindness doesn't come with a price tag. Real love doesn't keep score. When someone helps you and later uses that help as a weapon, it wasn't help. It was an investment in your guilt. They didn't do it for you. They did it for control over you. Past good deeds give nobody the right to hurt you in the present. What you say from now on: I'm grateful for what you've done, but that doesn't change my boundary. Calm, respectful, unmovable. This phrase doesn't attack what you do. It attacks who you are. You're introverted. Why can't you just come along? You need time alone. Why are you so difficult? You see things differently. Why can't you just be normal? This isn't feedback. It's an attack on your identity. And it works so well because we all want to belong. Because we all sometimes wonder if we're right. Toxic people know that, and they use that doubt as leverage. Over time, you start bending, adapting, making yourself smaller, until you're living someone else's life. Until you no longer know who you were before they started shaping you. What you say from now on: I am normal, just different from you, and that's okay. No anger, no justification, just clarity about who you are. You achieved something. Something that matters to you. Something you worked hard for. And you tell them, full of joy, full of pride. And then, well, let's see if it lasts. It was about time. Weren't you just lucky? The joy is gone. Within seconds. That's not a coincidence. That's calculation. Toxic people can't celebrate your success because it reminds them of their own stagnation. So they minimize it. Not with open criticism. That would be too obvious. But with small phrases, small doubts, small drops of poison. And eventually, you stop telling them about your wins. Eventually, you stop celebrating wins at all. What you do from now on: notice who genuinely celebrates with you when things go well. Whoever gets smaller when you get bigger doesn't belong in your life. 7 phrases, 7 patterns, all with the same goal: to make you small, to silence you, to make you doubt yourself, your mind, your perception, your worth. But now you know, and what you see, you can never unsee.